Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Galletto Rossonero with your favorite host, Aldo. Guys, today we're doing our group stage review, our predictions. They were all gone to, I won't say the word because we were horrible, but it will be interesting. So just to remind you how it was 3 points for our first place, 2 points for our second place, and if we figured out which best 4 of the thirds would go through, we would get an extra point. So, are you ready, Aldo?
To see how horrible I did, yeah.
Yeah, it was. We didn't do good. We didn't do good. So, in general, of an idea. Oh, before we start, guys, like, and subscribe to the channel. Just saying it out there. What did you think in general of the group stage? A lot of surprises.
Yeah, there was a few. Obviously, the Spain easy one to point out. Besides that last game that we played against, that they won 5-0 there. Spain is a surprise for me. Portugal, a bit of a disappointment for me personally. They were not impressive at all against Germany, but they showed up against France. They put on the 2 guys that I said they should have started in the midfield 2 games before that, Moutinho and Sanchez, and they made a hell of a difference. So they still have hope. Because of that last game they played against France there, I still see hope for them. Spain, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. Pretty much for the rest, maybe one of my upset picks that I thought we were going to do well was Ukraine. They didn't do well at all. A big disappointment there. Besides that, I mean, the big teams maybe took a bit of time to show up, adjust the first game, but for the most part, they all ended up where everybody thought they did, on the top of their tables. So.
All right, so let's try to see this this table, and we'll try to figure it out. Let's see, so you can see it as well. Do you see it?
Yes, I see all my mistakes.
Awesome. Okay, so let's review. So Group A, you had Italy, Turkey, Switzerland, and Wales, and I had Italy, Turkey, Switzerland, and Wales. Group A finished Italy, Wales, Switzerland, and Turkey. So in this group, you got Italy, and you actually picked the right third. So you got 3 points for Italy and a point for Switzerland. Me, my poor self, I only got Italy in this group. Horrible. Unbelievable. Surprised by Wales. Surprised by Turkey. We talked about it in the previous videos.
Yeah, the disappointment. Yeah. I forgot about that one, but Turkey, total disappointment.
Absolutely. Group B, so you had Belgium, Russia, Denmark, and Finland. I had Belgium, Russia, Denmark, and Finland. And Group B finished Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Russia. So yourself and myself, we got the 3 points only for the first place. We did not pick any of the right order for the rest, and we didn't pick. And we actually both had Denmark to go in as third. So obviously that prediction was shot. Thank God for Belgium and what we expected, because everything else was horrible. Group C, so we had you had Ukraine, Netherlands, Austria, and Macedonia, and I had Netherlands, Ukraine, Austria, and Macedonia. Group C finished Netherlands, Austria, Ukraine, and Macedonia. So I'm the only one who got points in this group simply because I chose Netherlands in first place. Like you said, I thought Ukraine was going to do better, but Austria pulls the win in the last game, and there they are.
Austria pulled the win, and Ukraine, even after that first game against Netherlands, the 3-2 game, it was promising, and it looks like everything just fell apart after that. So I don't know what happened.
But Italy will be facing Austria, which was we'll see. I think it's going to be a tough game.
Very physical Austria, very high pace Austria, so it's going to be interesting. And I looked something up. I'm staying away from the stats because the last time they played was about, I believe, 13 years ago in a friendly, tied 2-2. But every game before that, I think the last 15, 17 games, it all ended by, if not a tie, it all ended up by 1 goal. So history says Italy, Austria is usually tight. I'm not going with history. I'm going with what's in the now, a totally different national team. And I think Italy, even though it's going to be a tough opponent, I think Italy should come out on top of this one. Not by 1 goal. There's my prediction.
Awesome. All right, Group D. So you had England, Croatia, Czech Republic, Scotland. And I had England, Croatia, Czech Republic, and Scotland. The group actually finished England, Croatia, Czech Republic, Scotland. We got all the same points except I had Czech Republic as a third to move forward, so I get an extra point there. No major surprises in this group, besides the fact that Czech Republic really dropped it on the last game. But no surprises, I think. It's what we thought, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the best group, right?
Yeah.
That's our best prediction.
Absolutely.
Let's just focus on that one. Forget the rest.
Group
Especially
E.
the next one, Group E. Oh my goodness.
Group E was horrible. So you had Spain, Poland, Sweden, Slovakia. I had the exact same picks. Spain, Poland, Sweden, Slovakia. Obviously, we got no points because the group finished Sweden, Spain, Slovakia, and Poland. It was horrible. So we'll skip this group. And we both had Sweden to pass as a third, which obviously was also not true. So, Group F. So you had France, Portugal, Germany, and Hungary. I had France, Germany, Portugal, and Hungary. The Group F finished France, Germany, Portugal, and Hungary. So I get the extra point for Portugal because I had them as a favorite third. You had Germany, but they finished second. So yeah. So I get all my points in this group. In this group, I got all my points. Yes.
Yeah, but you destroyed me overall.
Yeah, but I think this group is the difference between me and you, honestly. Yeah. So if we check total amount of points, are you ready? Drum roll. So you had 4 first place predictions correct. I had 5. You had 1 second place. I had 2. Third place, you had 1, and I had 2, for a total of 15 points for you and 21 points for me. So I guess I'm the big winner. I'm the big winner of the incorrect predictions. It was a horrible pick, guys. Like horrible. Besides 2 groups, everything was horrible. So let me.
And that's the proof, right? It's got to be played on the field.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's got to be played on the field, and nothing is assured. And like Di Lorenzo said, today it's going to be played on the field. We're ready. This is when the real tournament starts. So yeah, on paper, Italy beats Austria. Let's go out there and play it, and I'm sure the boys will do fine.
Absolutely. So that being said, how do you think we're going to fare against Austria? You just said it. I think we're going to win. Hopefully we're going to win. But like you said, every game gets played. Unfortunately, I was... I don't know. The group of that, I thought it was going to be more... Obviously, there was the biggest games in that group. It was a fun group. But I was a bit disappointed. I thought France was going to do a lot better, honestly. And good on Hungary for pulling 2 ties against France and Germany.
You know what I missed out on that? The games were playing in Budapest. And that had such an effect. I was watching those games. I didn't watch the full games, but I was watching parts of it. And the people there was packed, was congested. It was... The people were going crazy.
But did you hear... The extra... Griezmann, after the France tie, said that they weren't used to playing in front of people anymore. And that conditioned the game. Because Hungary had a lot of supporters in that stadium. They were a packed stadium. Packed. It was crazy. So,
yeah, so it definitely had an effect on it, and too bad we're not playing the rest of our games in Italy.
I know.
But look, you look at the Austria, like I said, it's going to be tough, but because the groups certain teams didn't end up where we thought they were, the top half of the brackets where Italy's at. You got Belgium, you got Portugal, you got Austria, you got France, you got Switzerland, you got Croatia, and you got Spain.
So basically, if we pass Austria, we get Belgium or Portugal.
Exactly.
Awesome.
That's the cadeau.
But you know what? I'm going to say something. Portugal, as good as they were, if they don't have Ronaldo, like, I was very impressed with Renato Sanchez last game. He played very well. But that defense, honestly, is not something.
Oh no! Through the middle, which they're exposed. They're so exposed. That's where the teams are going through. They're just going through that middle. Pep. He's 38 now. It's not the same Pep as 10 years ago. So they're going through the middle. He tries his hardest. He tries his best. But they're exposed through the middle, and their midfield, if they put the right guys, Coutinho, Sanchez, they're okay up front. They're okay. It's like we said, the back is questionable. I don't think they're going to get past Belgium. I don't see them getting past Belgium.
I don't know. It all depends on Ronaldo.
Lukaku. Yeah, but Lukaku. He did it in Serie A, and he's doing it again with the national team.
Absolutely.
So
he's a beast. Absolutely. So we'll see what happens. Now, at this point, I'm asking you a quick question. Are you changing the team you picked to win at this point? Obviously, we'll make another video after the next stage. We'll see who's left, who's not. But for now, I think you took France with your head, but with your heart, you took Italy. So, are you still sticking with France, or are you changing it? France's midfield looks beautiful. Pogba played another beautiful game, even against Portugal. And whoever they put next to Pogba and Conte looks like they're superstars. Whether it be Rabiot, Tolisso, it doesn't matter.
No, I'll still keep France there. I mean, you see Benzema, he could just turn it on like this. The whole team could turn it on whenever they want. And they did that against Portugal. They were suffering in the beginning of the game, and then they turned it on. Those questionable penalty shots, yes, I agree, 100%. But you saw them even come out in the second half. It took a minute or two, and they were back. The ball was back in the net. So no, I'm gonna stay with France. My heart's still going Italy. I hope it's Italy. I hope I do as horrible in this part of my picks as I did in the group stage. So then France doesn't win, and then Italy might win. But I think whatever happens, I think the winner is going to come from the top half of the bracket. How about that? As a little extra prediction.
All right. Okay. So, obviously, on Saturday, after the Italy game, we'll have our Italy review. Hopefully, it will be a pleasant one, and we'll not be breaking any tables, chairs, or anything else around us. It's very possible. Let's hope we won't. So that's it. So have a great night. Guys, come back, subscribe, like. We'll come and see us after the Italy game. All right? So have a good night. Enjoy. Have a great soccer day tomorrow. More transfer news. Oh, wait. I'm getting a little parenthèse. Did they score? I think it's 2-1 Canadians. Just throwing it out there.
I'll go break a remote now.
Now go break a remote. All right, Aldo. Have a great night, and we talk on Saturday. Bye.